Hello, and welcome to today's session on welding. Welding as a process is believed to have been around since 4000 BC. Modern day welding, as we know it, probably started in the mid-19th century. The trade has certainly come a long way in that time. As a counter-professional, you're not expected to be an expert welder. That would not be possible in today's welding world. The process requires much training and has become very specialized. The important thing for you is to understand the needed equipment and supplies for each type of welding that may occur in your area. First, let's look at the different types of welds. Gas welding, or oxyacetylene, is one of the oldest type of welding. It utilizes two different gases to provide the flame. This heats the two items so that they reach a melting point and become fused together. Items to supply for this type of welding might be torches, hoses, welding gloves, eye protection, a welding blanket, or even protective, non-flammable clothing. Some of you have welding carts, tables, or tank carts also to offer your customers. Arc welding utilizes electrical current to create an arc that melts and fuses the two metal objects together. There are four basic types of arc welding. MIG welding, which is GMAW or gas metal arc welding, TIG or GTAW, which is gas tungsten arc welding, stick or SMAW, which is shield metal arc welding, and lastly, flux cord or FCAW, which is flux cord arc welding. The common ingredient in all of these is the electricity used to create the arc. From there, the processes and supplies differ by type. Some of the common supplies are sticks or wire, tips or feed guns for the wire. In many cases, you may have available cables or hoses if there are inert gases being used in the process. All of these types can benefit from a cart to make the units more portable inside the shop. Safety with arc welding is very important. In many cases, you are dealing with higher voltages, and grounding and insulation can become a critical safety factor. Heat is common to all of these processes, so blankets and non-flammable items must be used at all times. Probably the most critical safety item in arc welding is the protection of the welder's eyes. The light produced by the arc is very damaging to the human eye. Since view of the welded area is important to the quality of the weld, the welder's eyes must be protected at all times. Eye damage from this light is not reversible. Today's shields are very technically advanced. Many of them actually darken with the spark itself and are auto dimming. This makes seeing your work to start much easier. Make sure you overemphasize this area of safety with your customers. This is not the place to scrimp on protective equipment. Your best source of welding advice is from your equipment supplier. Welding suppliers have an extensive technical and product information portion on their website. If you are selling into the welding space, it's a very good idea to spend time on your supplier's sites and become familiar with their offerings in each of the areas that you serve. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you on our next video.